Hello, Civilization 6, Rise and Fall expansion, first look at it, episode 21, so let's carry on. I'm thinking the computer can do this while I'm formatting a drive as well, because I've got to back up these videos somehow. So I found an old 2 terabyte drive, which was supposed to be a backup of older stuff, but it was unallocated, it had no partition or something, so anyway, I've zapped it and it's formatting. I thought I'd better do a full format, because who knows what condition it's in. But if it works, I can back up some of my videos. I've got about 2¼ terabytes of them so far. I mean, they're backed up to the cloud anyway, but I like to have, well, I want to put free space on the drive on my computer, which means moving it off there, basically, and keeping a copy elsewhere, in YouTube and on the cloud. Okay, one turn. I can't doubt that I can get to a golden age, but I can at least have a normal age. I use Backblaze for the cloud, apart from YouTube, obviously. It doesn't keep things, but it mirrors your computer. So if you're offline for 30 days, it all gets deleted. But still, it's cheap. And if I'm offline for 30 days, I don't know, I'm probably dead or something. Yeah, I think that's... How about a bit more money? Ha! I could get a few more gold coins, but whatever. Trouble is with the Backblaze system, although it's cheap, if you want them to send you a hard drive with your stuff on it, it costs you a fortune. Oh, well, I've got all these, so not a lot of use to me. He's only got one whale, so. Try that kind of dodgy bow sometime. Modern era. I have a normal age, I think.
If you can walk away from a landing, it's a good landing. If you use the airplane the next day, it's an outstanding landing.
I only understand friendship, or scorched earth.
Mm-hmm. Yields gained from pillaging are doubled. Is that the only new thing? That's not much good, really, for me. +4 great journal points, I don't need it. I want scientists and engineers. Dedication. Normal age, just about. So I don't get any bonuses for Eurekas. Well, I don't know what all this stuff is. I'd have to really study it to work it out, wouldn't I? But let's dedicate my age to something. For each artifact extracted, I'm not into culture. I'm not really into war. Industrial or later building constructed. Well, of extra era score when I successfully complete a trade route. Well, I have like 6 trade routes at the moment. I can probably build some more harbours. On the other hand, I might well be building later. It's hard to know which is better here. I'm going to stick on the coinage, I think. Money gives me flexibility. So I must keep completing trade routes, right? Me and Lotero are close together. Let's have radio. Decent. Aluminum. See, in Britain we put aluminium and I put an I before the U there. Some civic. What have I got here? Opera and ballet, who cares? Right, it does give me 2 envoys though, so I might go for it eventually. Mass media. Culture, 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 you know. Awards 3 envoys. Mobilization. Armies and... Oh yes, I probably need that for Napoleon or something. Can form multiple units into armies, which are like super tough. Tougher than the units individually. So it's like an army of 3 units is better than 3 units, is what I'm trying to say. So here I want to build this flipping entertainment complex, finally. A harbour. I want to send out a few warships or something. Money seems to have gone down somewhat. Envoy to somewhere. How are we doing? I'm okay at the moment. How's Preslav? Indeed, how has Brussels come to that? I can't sort out the relationships. Can't do anything about it, you know? Where's Prestav or Preslav, or whatever it is? I'm fine there as well, so... And Babylon, presumably I'm still fine. Yeah. For now. I need 8 to become the proper fellow. Sterling needs more amenities. Edinburgh needs more amenities. Lyon needs more housing. And nuclear program is boosted. Like there isn't a vast amount to worry about. I'm wondering if I can... See, these ships are basically in the way, so I doubt whether I can get a destroyer in there. Or even a land unit there. I certainly don't want to put a second ring of units around to stop their ranged units bashing them. I'm tempted to declare war on the guy just to clear him off. I can't declare a war of liberation, I think, because Brussels has not been captured yet. And I don't have a proper army on hand. I should prepare one. That means building a few tanks. And maybe some aircraft. Medina 2. Well, this city would probably be benefited actually by some stuff. Like food, for example. So much as I would like to make a load of gold, I should probably make a load of food, honestly. Forez, yeah. I have a spy, so he can go to Forez and defend that city. Confirm placement, yeah, okay. Am I sending them both there? I don't want to send them both there. Well, they'll sort themselves out in a turn or two. Right. Power plant is good. How about a research lab, though? I want to do the science, you know. Stable for tanks. I think stables are good for tanks. It's a kind of cavalry unit, I suppose. Kind of. Big Ben. Right-clicking doesn't always get rid of those things. It's supposed to, I think, but it's always a bit flaky. I need to get 160 to get to a golden age. Oh, to avoid a dark age. That's ooh, I need to do a lot. Let's hope I get some great scientists and stuff like that. Just wondering, now that I've got the Oxford University, I suppose that Toulouse is going to be my best science city. 44.5, well, it's quite good. Yeah, it is the best, but not by much. And I heard some barbarians. Helicopter. Tank. 2 oil, yes, I don't have them yet. And a destroyer. Somebody's got to do it. Is a tank a cavalry class unit? Yes.
A world without radio is a deaf world.
Oh, yeah, sterling, thank you. Right, now the other one is in Forez. Counter confirm placement, right. Counter spy, right. The drone. I'll do that because it's quick. No, this is quicker. And these could be useful. Tank core, that's what, hang on, Napoleon is able to what? He has a special power, doesn't he, Mr. Napoleon, of creating an army. Or maybe I have to use him up for that. Doesn't really say. Passive ability is that. Just some extra ability. Well, I need some tanks. Never mind all the other stuff. I might as well build a tank core. 10 turns to build something super powerful. Edinburgh. Did I build a stable up here? Could do an armory, which is even better. But got to. Got to get the tanks going, and then I'll need to make money to pay for them. Right. Nagmapu. Honestly, I think you need a builder. Oh, really? You're creeping into my space? What's the loyalty like there? Looks like he's going to stay loyal to himself. It's a bit of a shame. I don't understand this display. Oh. Upwards 14.7. Right, I don't know. Toulouse. I like tanks. Isn't so great. I'm getting a bit fed up with him, so I might just bash him off somehow, but I'm not that well prepared for a war. But his units are rubbish, from what I see. Only thing better than living in Medina is living in a slightly cleaner place outside of it. Hooray. Lyon. Building requires an arena. Go. Paris. Gay Paris. It needs housing, so let's quickly build a lighthouse in the harbour. Submarine. I haven't actually built a harbour yet, but I guess that's okay. It's actually doing quite well considering. A submarine might be useful in the event of a war or something. Brisbane. Maybe not. I probably actually need to build them somewhere else. This place is a bit slow on the building side. That tooltip is always in the way, isn't it? It's just annoying. Let's develop the city more then. Builder. Builder, or is there something particularly worthwhile? I think a builder will do. Doesn't hurt to have a load of builders anyway. And I can get this oil developed. And the fish, come to that. Counter spy indeed. So many clicks just to do that. I was wondering about this. it wouldn't exactly be a war of liberation there, would it? It would be if he took Brussels. I have to denounce him first. Let me prepare, because I think I will. I'm fed up with this guy. I know he's an artificial imbecility, but I'm still fed up with him. Just push these two cities out of my face. That's basically my objective. And I'll be a warmonger and everybody will hate me forevermore. Silk for tobacco money? Yes. Nice uniform. You can tell he comes from a warm climate. Ooh,
aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
Aluminium up beside Brussels. Bruxelles. Okay. Rocketry for the science victory. Do I have to go to war with him? Maybe I could just ignore him and go for my science victory. I mean, if I'm lucky, he might even attack me. I would still be considered a warmonger because I would take his cities and keep them. But that's the way it goes. Battleship 8 turns. Where's Destroyer? 10 turns. Battleship moves 5, Destroyer moves 4. Melee strength 80, melee strength 60, but range strength 70. You probably need a fleet of a group of different types of ship. But given that his ships are wooden things, they're not that good. Oh, there's some aluminum there. I should build a mine there, really. Any more? Ooh, I've got a hippodrome. Got several. It would be more efficient to buy the flipping builder, actually, and if it was something I could buy with faith, it would be fantastic. But I don't need these things. A meeting. Well, extra production. You know, maybe I should. Lyon. Finally, the Colosseum. What do you mean? Why not there? What are the rules? Flat land adjacent to an entertainment complex with an arena. Oh, I think it's because I took that, yeah, get it back from Sterling. There we go. Okay, now I can purchase and put the Colosseum where I wanted to. Yeah. And Gay Paris. Just get the meeting house for God's sake. Right, okay. And you. Just buy the darn builder and then produce something else. Right. I have trouble keeping these episodes down to 30 minutes because I keep clicking next turn without looking. Just one more turn. Just one. Or two. I'm going to gear up for war, kind of. But maybe not actually bother to go to war. But if I'm going to be building rocket ships, there's a reasonable chance that they're all going to start hating me anyway. So I might as well be ready. Thank you. Choose production. Factory. Send envoy to somewhere. Brussels, I think. Well. Let's go to Buenos... Oh, I was going to do Zanzibar. 8, I'm now the suzerain of Zanzibar, and Buenos Aires, let's start taking him off. Lautaro. Unit needs orders. Yeah. Build a flipping sawmill or something. I can always go over it later. Oil, please. And that's it for episode 21, I'm afraid. Episode 22 very soon. Bye for now.